number 96. And this bill is full of numbers because population involves numbers. Kung number 93 at number 96 is distinguished, hindi na ang pinag-usapan ng mga percentage growth. Lalo na sa ganun siguro. But ngayon, punta po tayo sa isang batas. Republic Act 9710, otherwise known as the Magna Carta for Women. I know if the distinguished author and sponsor is familiar with the Magna Carta for Women. A very new law approved August 14, 2009.
Alam ko po yan, ngunit hindi ko po masasabi napaka-familiar ko. Hindi ko kabisado po yung mga issues po na siguro sa yan.
But the series also is familiar with the law.
Bilang abogado po, meron din po naiintindihan sa ating mga
Thank you. Kasi importante po ito. Kasi alam niyo, ang average movement identified women's movement to a certain extent. And since as far as the women's movement is concerned, Magna Carta for women, pag sinabing Magna Carta, the highest law for women is the Republic Act 9710, even higher than RH in Magna Carta ito eh. At dapat alam ito, ng mga defenders of the RH, because the RH, in my opinion, will be subsumed under the Magna Carta. But I mentioned that, Mr. Speaker, because Section 17 of Republic Act 9710 enumerates the comprehensive health services that are supposed to be ensured access to the following services. At dito po yung mga bagay-bagay at nakikita nyo, pag pinagkita itong mga health services na ito, magugulat yan sa pagkakita yung pamilya sa mga tao na pamilya sa health bill. Number 1, maternal care to include pre- and postnatal services. Number 2, promotion of breastfeeding. Number 3, responsible ethical, legal, safe, and effective methods of family planning. Number 4, family and state collaboration in youth sexuality education. Number 5, prevention and management of reproductive tract infections. Number 6, prevention and management of reproductive tract cancers like breast and cervical cancers. Number 7, prevention of abortion and management of pregnancy-related complications. And I know if the distinguished author and sponsor so far is familiar with the terms and
familiar po, Mr. Speaker.
And number 8, in case of violence against women and children, victims and survivors of the cancer provided comprehensive health services. Number 9, prevention and management of infertility and sexual dysfunction. Number 10, care for the elderly. Number 11, management, treatment, and intervention of mental health problems. And then under B, comprehensive health information and education. Balik na naman sa provision of a person's sexuality, family planning, fertility awareness, etc. I know if the distinguished author and sponsor is familiar with the terms I enumerated.
I am familiar, Mr. Speaker.
Well, he should be, Mr. Speaker, because he is the author of House Bill number 4244. Mr. Speaker, may I present House Bill number 4244 in relation to Republic Act 9710, because in this representation opinion, practically 90% of these services being mentioned under House Bill number 4244 are already contained in the Magna Carta for women and therefore superfluous, redundant, and unnecessary.
Mr. Speaker, yung Magna Carta for Women ay isa kong batas na talagang makakatulong sa kapakanan ng ating mga kababayan. Ngunit, ang Magna Carta po, hindi naman po lahat ng pangangailangan bahagi lamang ng Magna Carta of Women ang maaaring na-integrate dito sa RX Bill na o HB 4244. Halimbawa,
If I may continue, I'm the one interpreting, Madam Speaker. Ngayon,
hindi mo po
kasi hindi ko na
hindi mo po ako
Let Sir finish his answer.
Mr. Speaker, I'm the one interpreting.
Yes.
He's already touching the topic, which I have not yet asked.
But he's just putting his answer because your question was not answerable by yes
It
or
is
no.
going ahead of me.
But let me finish his answer.
Please, Speaker.
We are going to-
I beg your objectivity. But no, sir. Mr. Speaker, you're an author of this bill.
Is my name in this
You
report?
have identified the RS movement, Mr. Speaker.
My name is not listed as one of the authors of this report.
I may proceed.
Please let the sponsor just answer and then you can continue your question.
No, he's going ahead with my question. My question now is this. My question now, Mr. Speaker. Kung yung mga provisions na nakalagay sa House Bill 4244 ay napakita ko sa inyo na nandun na rin sa Magna Carta of Women, papanin ko na yun na i-delete yung mga provisions. Kasi superfluous, redundant, unnecessary, at inopera.
Hindi naman po natin masasabi na kung yung isang termino o prasiology nasa isang batas na ay kailangan ng tanggalin sa isang panukalang batas. Sapagkat meron naman pong goal na ina-achieve ang RHB sa kanyang pangkalahatan. Hindi naman, ito pong RHB is directed towards human development. Hindi naman po sa ating kababayan lang. Sabi ko nga po sa inyo kanina, meron pong mga ibang bagay sa RHB na hindi rin naman na-integrate doon sa Magna Carta of Women. At totoo nga po, meron pa nga po tayong batas na, halimbawa po, batas na napasa na natin, na ang isang battered woman ay meron siyang karapatan nakikita ng buhay ng asawa niya. Nananakit sa kanya at wala siyang pananabutan.
Kung ano pa sa'yo.